special underway. So let's get our jokers out and get our other cards ready. I don't know about you, but I never thought we would be here. This is such a crazy, cool milestone. But more for that later. As I open up this gum, please get yourselves nice and comfy. And let's get ready for our night of some gum chewing in solitaire. We'll start with 2 and go from there. Nice casino shuffle to start our night, and I am excited. So let's put these cards together and deal out game number 1. I think the last time I had some bubble yum was in one of our gum chewing videos, and every time I'm reminded why this stuff is so good. Honestly, it's my favorite bubble gum out there. That's actually a pretty good start. So we are officially underway. And make that a very, very good start. We'll take it. So the plan for tonight is 10 games. I'm deciding whether or not we'll do 4 games with this deck or our last. But either way, it's gonna be a good night, no matter what. Excellent. Let's actually wait to see if there's an earlier red 4. Actually, I just remembered something. Last night, I went through, or a couple nights ago, actually, and put together all of the gum chewing videos in a playlist. And my goodness, that took quite a bit of time. And it was actually kind of neat doing it, seeing the differences between all of the videos, as we have a decent start, but we need some kings. Anyway, and remember, I believe it was after the 10th gum chewing video or so, I decided I'd be doing this series for a bit, because when I used to watch ASMR videos quite a bit, I would have like a favorite video for watch that video 10 times and have no issue. And I knew when my favorite part would come up with the sounds that just sounded perfect. Hit the right spots in the ear. And I was just asleep. But after some time, those sounds wouldn't quite do it anymore. And that is the end of our first game. And I wished that some YouTube creators would do more videos of the same exact video. Because even if you do double queens 852, nowhere to go. Last play to make on to game number 2. Each video could be the same thing, but if you record it 3 different ways, you'll get 3 different results. Especially variations in sounds and finding that right little groove to put you to sleep. As we have double 3s, double kings, triple kings, double 5s, and double aces. So I figured, since I had quite a few of you asking for more gum chewing videos, that let's make a new video the same. New with different decks, different gums, and decks supplying different sounds, textures, and just a composition to make your night of sleep much, much better. And so you have some variety while still having that familiar, comfortable feeling. So for those of you who don't know, I plan to make the 100th video the final special. So I hope those of you out there watching this now have enjoyed at least a couple of these videos. And if you're new and you like this one, you find a couple more to like. And we have our first question. When did you start watching these videos, or what was the video you found? I think for a lot of you, it's gonna be the 8th gum chewing video, or the 10th gum chewing special. Oh, my bad. And I just think it's so cool having so many videos that are the same concept, but can provide drastically different sounds and sensations. Alright, I'll shut up for a little bit, chew some gum, and get through this game. And actually, let's get 2 more pieces to call it for a little bit. That was 3 plays, by the way, in case you're wondering. Not too bad. Triple 5s and these jacks are the only worries, really, since we don't have enough kings to build on. Oh yeah, double check. Nowhere for that 6, 5, or queen. Last play of the game, so on to game number 3. Unfortunately, 4 aces, nothing we could do. I'm really excited for our double sevens 100th special. I have a couple ideas in mind. Double eights, triple kings once again. Double sixes, triple sevens. Double nines, double threes, and quadruple sevens. So, very, very nasty start to the night. But you know what? We're gonna have to fight back in game number 3. Another casino shuffle. Change up the luck. A nice little wash. Just know the 100 special is gonna be freaking awesome. If you enjoyed any of these videos, there's gonna be something for everybody, and I guarantee that you'll fall asleep at least a couple times to it. Let's see how game number 3 treats us. You know what? If we get double aces to start, we'll do one more game with this deck. It has been decided. Oh, almost missed it. So, let's move on to another question. What is your favorite gum? Answer to the best of your ability. For me, that's really tough. If I want to treat gum as a dessert, like a very nice treat, bubble yum, cotton candy is the way to go. If I'm wanting some gum to go and just have a nice day, like go out while I'm going shopping or grocery stuff, I would typically have, or exercising. This one was an awesome exercising gum. 5 gum, strawberry. That used to be my number 1 gum, and I'd have at least a pack Actually, it's not double check just yet. Let's see if that changes things for us next round. If I want a gum to wake me up, I typically go for a green spearmint gum. If I want gum that is more of very sweet but don't want to chew it too long, Icebreaker's gum is very good for that. The flavors are very good, but it goes away relatively quickly. Oh, I was about to say, I think we're done, but we're able to move that 3. And this 4 to put down our king. And with that, we have now earned our first fat stack of the night to our left, king down to 2. Now we're in a much better position, but let's hope our plays don't run out too quickly. Well, that was a lot of plays. Oh, almost. Let's wait for this actually. Dang it. I think we're done. Let me show you why. Nowhere for that king, nowhere for that 2, and nowhere for that 3. If we put down that 3, can't move that 4. That would only matter if we had one more black 5, which we don't. So, we either do this or this, and that is the end of our 3rd game, so we move on to our next deck. Still waiting for our first win. So let's check out the cards left unturned in this 3rd game of the night. Double aces, 4s, and jacks. And we're going to be right back. So let's open up our jumbo box, put them back inside. Better luck to come in our next deck. And our next deck is a treat, indeed. I love this Japan deck, and if you haven't seen it yet, you'll soon know why. Check this out. Awesome. Just look at that design in detail. There we go. Nice, simple coloring. And after those last cards, these seem so small, but you know what? Let's get this 4th game underway. Let's pop in some more gum while we're at it. Let's just do 5, and we'll ramp it up later. These are always so fun to me too, because they're little bricks of gum. and 7s and some 4s. A little bit of a danger zone. Oh, we can't do anything. Dang it. My apologies for those of you who like more whispering and storytelling. I'm just really enjoying this gum right now. I actually have an interesting story for you. Next game that happened tonight, as it looks like that's the end of our 4th game. So there goes that. Move you over there. And let's see if that's enough to give us a second chance. Nowhere for that jack. Nowhere for that 4. Nowhere for that 9. Nowhere for that 6. And lastly, nowhere for that queen. Tough game so far. But we'll have a comeback. Let me just do one more check. I feel like I might have made a mistake. So better to be safe than sorry, and yep, nothing we could do. Kinda surprising, honestly, but you know what? We have to go through the struggles, and then the victories will be that much sweeter. I'm kind of excited about this story. It's a little bit of a weird one. Anyway, double 8s, double 5s, triple 5s, quadruple 5s. That just proves we're having a special kind of nasty night. So after this casino shuffle game, number 5 and a story. Story time. So, I went on a late night walk a couple hours ago, and I went for probably about an hour just to go around a couple city blocks. Typically, wow, triple kings, tough start. Typically, I avoid traveling by main streets since it's not the safest. I've had some close calls a while ago doing that. So I usually stick by traveling through a neighborhood. But today, I just wanted to go down the main street because it's typically considered a safer one. And I didn't see anything. I always keep very alert. And then I heard some teenagers. I was like, oh gosh, losers. And I jokingly thought that to myself. But then it turned out, alright, they're actual losers. So these teenagers were being pretty messed up. They were cussing at cars driving by, yelling threats, running up to cars almost getting hit, and just doing a whole bunch of stupid juvenile activity. I think we might be done. Alright, give me a second. Are we really having a just tough night so far? Nowhere for that 9, 5, 3 5s right there, dang. All 4 5s, 8, 10, and 10. Yeah, just bad luck all the way so far. So, they were positioned directly at my turn-in for the neighborhood. Double fours, triple fours, doubles, quadruple fours, 3 quadruples so far tonight, and triple jacks. This has just been nasty after nasty after nasty. Back to the story. There were a group of 5 teenagers dressed up in thuggish clothing. And if you don't know what thuggish clothing is, it's very baggy clothes, sagging pants, a sweatshirt or jacket that is 3 sizes too big. Typically, the coloring is somewhat flashy, white, gray, or dark, or very vibrant colors, but they were wearing neutral like whites and grays and blacks. So when I was walking by, they started yelling at me, saying, "Hey you," and lots of expletives, trying to get a rise out of me. And they started getting a little more aggressive. Cars were passing by, they were cutting through the street. And just for some context, these were some brown and black individuals doing this. So they're pretty much seeming to harass anybody that went by. Me being myself, I just didn't even bother acknowledging them. All they want is a reaction. They're not gonna get a reaction. And whenever I do go out, I'm smart enough to have some form of protection. And my choice of protection is 3 throwing knives and a little safe holder that's the size of the size of probably the bottom of the card to up here. So I was feeling pretty safe as long as they didn't have anything else. And I heard one yelling and getting closer. But then I figured they're just trying to taunt and just kind of chicken out at the end to look tough for their friends. That's what ended up happening. But these kids were being so dumb, they were jumping in front of cars by this much, pretending almost getting hit. Yeah, just quite an annoying encounter, honestly. I don't like being forced into doing something. But if there's anything to learn from this, don't give a reaction. Make sure you have something to make yourself feel safe. And be, or try to be, the best you can in this situation, typically more mature. Anyway, I'll in that situation. Being a little bit more athletic and strong. If you don't know, I used to play baseball a lot, very good. Just strength all around there, very good at throwing as well. So throwing knives make me feel extra safe with range and accuracy and stopping power. But if I were to hypothetically be harassed and they were to try to attack me, I do lots of strength training in my garage for like boxing just for the fun of it. You know, I think other guys will really connect to this one as we get our second fat stack of the night, so at least something's working out for us right now. I think most guys kind of want someone to start a fight with them so then they could counterattack. I know I'm guilty of that mildly, but my goal is always to neutralize the situation immediately. So one swift motion, and hopefully that just gets the point across. But my goodness, just kids being stupid. I hope none of you were like that when you were younger. I was just busy running around, quite literally, trying to get fast and stronger, watching Dragon Ball, hanging out with friends. Alright, long story, at least it feels long, since these games are just absolutely brutal. Let's see if we can keep ourselves alive just a little bit longer. Nowhere for that queen. 6, jack, or 6. My goodness. We are just having incredibly bad luck. How long will it last? We have 4 more games to go with a new deck. 5 king, 7, 2, 10, and an ace. Nothing too nasty that time. Already on to our final deck of the night, and this one better give us a different change. And you know what? Let's pop in 5 pieces of gum so we can finish off 1 pack and get into our 7th game. I always find it so funny when some of you ask, does your jaw ever get sore? No, silly. I've got a jaw of steel. Not literally, but you know what I mean. If you see my wads of gum, you would be impressed and disgusted at the same time. 5 pieces. Here we go. 4, king, 4, 6, and 6. Plagued so far with doubles in our hand. All we could do was put down that 2. Game number 8. My goodness gracious. Double 2s, triple 9s, triple 8s, and double jacks. So many nasty cards left unturned. My bad, I guess. Can't really apologize for random luck, but this luck is just extra sour. As we get into this 8th game, there's something I'd like to say. Alright, so I know some of you come back quite a bit to watch these videos. Some of you are brand new. Some of you watch them every now and again. But one thing is for sure, is that you're here right now. And that is just so awesome. I've been going through some tough things. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm doing my best to manage through it. Only time will tell. And heal certain wounds. But my goodness, it has been one ridiculous, bumpy ride. And the one thing I have been able to count on every day is to come and play some solitaire with you and try to get some rest, because I use this just as much as you to check out, get some sleep, clear my mind, and just forget about my day. So, I want to thank you for being here. It's always awesome and refreshing doing this with you, time and time again. Just know, someone out there is always wishing you the best, always by your side, and there is a lot of love for you, and I hope you know it, no matter where you're at. Alright? Seriously, don't forget that. And I hope through this time you've been here, you found some moments of peace and just happiness. So that being said, let's move on and hopefully finish off our night strong. Maybe get a win, even though it's not looking like it. But just want to let you know, I appreciate each one of you more than you could imagine. Alright, let's get this going. Just some tough aces, double eights, double sevens, and yet another quadruple set. My, oh my, we need some sort of special help here. You know what? Let's make it a dozen pieces on the night. You know what? Not a dozen. Let's make it a baker's dozen. I always wondered why they called it a baker's dozen. My only assumption was to taste test with that one and give everyone else the rest. I don't know. Makes sense to me. Because I thought of it. 13 pieces. And just, I'm honestly pretty shocked. This luck has just been unbelievable. Double fives, double twos, double threes. Unbelievable. Alright, final game of the night. One final cut. One final clear. And here we go. 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have officially begun our last game of the night. And as we get through, no matter what, it's been fun. Regardless of our sour luck. I honestly have no clue how this is gonna go. If we follow our pattern, we should lose, but it is quite remarkable if we don't manage something close. I don't think we had one close game all night. So we must wait from our hand. But my goodness, would this entire night, we end on something that just completely makes no sense. Trust me, we'll wait. Alright, everybody, we're right there. We are in the best position possible. And we're missing a king. Oh my goodness, there's a way we could lose this. What do we have to do? Diamonds with the spades. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if we're lucky. Diamonds and spades. Oh no. No, 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 no. We can't do anything with this. Oh, wait a second. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. Let's try the clubs. We have to try the clubs. 5 diamonds. There's no 4 of diamonds. My friend, this is absolutely devastating. Examine the field as much as you'd like. There's no way of us winning this one. And that is just so painful. My goodness. But you know what? We could laugh about it. This will go down in our history as our worst performing special, but you know what? I don't care. I still enjoyed every minute with you. It was fun. Screw those cards. They can go eat a brick. Now with all of that being said, isn't that ridiculous? My goodness, 10 games. Only the last game close to a win. And that's the 75th special. And if you want to share in this complete and utter shock, instead of being a bit negative, comment unbelievable. Or even better, on to 100. Because 100 will be our best special yet. And with that, my friend, 75 gum chewing videos in the books. Unbelievable, honestly. I can't express too much. You're awesome. Love you all. On to the next one. And with that being said, please have